guys, I'm Rachel, and this is your Thursdays, and I'm your hostess tonight.
And I'm Ryan.
And I am Braden.
I'm Carl. Tyson. Sorry, I forgot.
All right, let's get to it.
You're a great guy.
Okay, Buster Douglas.
One of these things is not like the other. Rachel, who is this?
Alright, so we have our special guest tonight. This is my beautiful sister from Oklahoma City.
Hey guys, great to be here.
Her name is Sadie.
S-A-D-I-E.
Yeah, she's bad and bougie.
Damn straight.
Classic. Right.
And definitely,
Let's go.
the last one more than the other ones. Oh man, it's crazy if someone was over here to do modding things on a holiday. It's crazy. It's almost like he's family.
Remember the time that guy got invited?
And we got green set up for Thanksgiving.
We
Happy
do.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving.
I actually kind of like the green, I'm not gonna lie to you.
That's what I said.
Well,
I like the green. It looks pretty on camera.
I don't care about your raid night. Change it. You know when this is. You can't plan raid night on a Friday.
Don't you have weekends off?
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
fairly certain.
That's usually when people do things on.
Did you hear that?
things.
What?
Did you hear that? I'm pretty sure I heard that he had weekends off.
He does have weekends off.
He does have weekends off.
And
so
we're
he could
supposed
always,
to like
I don't know, raid on a Saturday or something.
Sunday. Sunday would be good.
You know,
Sundays are good raid days.
You know, it'd be crazy about podcasts and whatnot. The reason why I don't do it on weekends
Because we work.
because I have a
Hey,
little girl.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we still do them.
That's
Ish.
making it smoky in there.
It is.
Should probably
Well, it was a good idea.
Phones on silent.
want a little.
Yes.
I needed that.
It was warm until the carbon monoxide poisoning set in.
How am I gonna go, bro?
What do you mean you're not gonna get us followers tonight?
Says that. Ryan, you haven't gotten us a follower yet. I'm on screen, but I'm talking shit to you.
Keep going.
You being a follower doesn't count as getting us followers. 4?
Get ready to
Wait.
rumble. What?
Do you think his raid night means he's gonna bring a bunch of people into the podcast? Because that would be gangster.
So
He has a huge community that he games with.
Yeah, that was
You know, regular
It's at
Twitch,
least
just like go
this
live
big.
on Twitch and be like, hey, here you go.
Yeah.
Rate these guys.
Oh. But that's probably not the raid.
Oh.
No.
So you could do.
Could do that.
Yeah.
Well, while we're rambling, babe, you
Yes,
got,
we're gonna do
got some stuff?
questions.
Question time.
I have some Thanksgiving questions.
Let's go.
Turkey.
Gross.
What?
Ooh,
I like turtles.
Okay, ready?
I am.
Ready.
What's your favorite Thanksgiving pie?
Turtle pie.
Blackberry.
Pecan.
I like it. I know I just said I like turtles, but I like turtle pie, I like the chocolate.
Butter?
Yes.
Oh, cheese.
I don't believe you.
Gee, that's not pie.
Oh, you're right.
It literally says cake.
Hey,
Oh, it has pie crust.
does it? Hold on a minute. She's cooking. Let her cook.
The real question, I think the real question we need to ask is, what's the difference between a pie and a cobbler?
It's not a cobbler though.
Well, I'm just saying in general. I'm saying you make a valid statement. It's
That's
a
true.
cheesecake, but it's not a cake.
Yeah, exactly.
I
Yeah.
like cherry pie.
Wait. Can I address something real quick?
Yeah.
What's that?
Do I see something different on this screen?
What's different?
Oh, yeah. We have that.
We
Do you
do.
actually see the letters?
That.
See how that?
Well, it's weird to like. I
Oh.
got it on that time as I
And
tried
we
to.
actually got our bottle set.
Hey
So-
Ryan.
Yes,
You're
ma'am.
like a horrible.
Yeah, now we need to
weather
get my
forecaster.
Would I?
You would.
It's going in the 90s down south.
It's going at least one of these directions.
It is.
Ryan, be the person that wears green.
On a green, yeah, 100%.
On a green.
100%.
Well,
And everything except my nipples, because I just wanted to be
It
off.
looks like the storm is going somewhere from my left nibble, possibly to my belly button, then down in places that we can't talk about.
The place down under.
Where cheese was made, apparently.
Oh,
I get that joke.
Alright, what's your
Guys.
next question, babe?
What's your favorite Thanksgiving tradition?
Liquor.
I don't think I've ever
Yes.
had a Thanksgiving tradition. I feel like Thanksgiving's not really a tradition. I mean, y'all did or do.
We
But
did as
we've never
kids.
had one.
We used to have our great grandma's Italian meatballs. They were like the size of French baseballs.
Some pretty big balls.
yeah, I never really
They were really good.
into that.
Mm-mm.
Those balls are large and in charge, I tell you what, Dr. Douglas.
Yeah, that's a great question.
I would actually have to say one of my favorite ones that I don't actually see a lot of people do is running around like the table or setting, and telling everybody what they're thankful for.
We used to do that.
We used to do that.
We used to do that.
Mine is waiting for all the old people to go to sleep so I can bounce out.
Oh, you still do that?
Oh, yeah.
I just
Wait for old people? You're an adult.
So, I'm courteous to my elders.
See, I just choose to wait until they're drunk enough to not notice.
Ah, fair. Family on that side.
Yeah.
Garth Ben, thank you for following. You're much appreciated.
Where
We'd
do
love to
you
follow.
see that?
On his celly phone over there.
Oh,
So cool.
Rattle Can Joe.
Yo!
Welcome.
Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Rattlecan Joe?
It was
Wow.
That was a good.
That was. You should totally write that as a song.
I should. Rattlecan Joe.
That'll do great.
Rattlecan Joe, you get a verse.
He's a. He's tall.
We
He must be from the south.
love it.
We
Keep
love
going.
it.
He's going on with what he said.
Oh man.
It's unday copyright right now.
Not Unday. We hate Undays.
Is that like?
We should ban
It's
Undays.
under copyright right? What's under copyright right now?
The song.
Oh,
Not the Rattlecan.
yeah. I just completely. Dad in the middle is a vibe. Thanks.
Yes.
Thanks. Clip clap. Is it clip clap or clip clap? It's clip. Clip clap.
I appreciate you stopping by.
You can't.
Since you're out of control.
I can't see
What up?
because the lights.
Yes, I will read for you.
Hey, thanks. I'm so proud. Our mod is modding. Our mod is doing things that he is not getting paid to do.
It's almost like he doesn't have to be here.
That's very fair. That's very fair. And so what are the pumpkin spice?
All right. No.
Hey, basic white bitch.
Hey. Ready?
Yeah.
Also, all you in the chat, you guys can feel free to answer and hop in conversation,
And ask
or you
questions.
can ask questions if you would like.
Oh yeah.
If I
Got you, fam.
like your question enough,
Oh yeah.
Ryan might answer it.
I might.
He might consider it.
Yes, Ryan. You need to be here tomorrow. You don't need to be, I guess, but your presence would be
It would be
appreciated.
nice.
We like it when you're here.
So, we actually had a discussion today. You're not required to be here until.
Hello,
Hey, I just said thanks for following. I don't
Oh,
know.
man.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Garth
But-
Ben.
Ryan, we
Is that
did-
like the opposite of Darth Vader?
so
Soulmate.
right.
There he is.
Garth Brooks. Hey.
So Ryan, we did discuss that you don't need to be here till we get your desk in.
Yeah, that is fair. Yeah. But if you do want to come by and mod in a really awkward chair, you're more than welcome.
The chair will be extra awkward.
Hey, we got you. I'll even get you on my personal one. So that's at least 2.
I'll follow you, but
I'm
not
talking about my
to
personal.
your
I'll
house.
just go on my personal Discord.
What are you? What are you streaming? Are you gaming? Is it a gaming stream?
What?
Yeah, I'll wait for that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you my personal as well.
Yes.
Ready?
No.
Personal Discord.
Yes.
We're asking questions.
Oh, Betty, I got you. I got you, fam.
Okay.
Seven.
Which is the better flavor, pumpkin spice or caramel apple?
Caramel apple.
Pumpkin
You like
spice.
pumpkin spice, you're a basic bitch.
I'll take it.
Caramel
But you know
apple's
what?
good,
Pumpkin
too.
spice is still gas.
My favorite thing were those suckers you used to get as a kid, where it's like the
Oh, the green, the caramel?
The caramel
Oh, bro. Slap.
slaps.
Yeah.
Speaking of old candy, man. The old, like, strawberry candy old people carried, though.
Yes, Dollar Tree. I buy them there all the
Oh,
time.
my God. That's the secret.
When you
Yeah,
have
dude, candy bowl full of that because I'm an old lady.
You are an old lady dog.
Papa's mom, she used to have like a big glass candy bowl with just those in the center of the table.
Those
Makes
things
me
used to
look like I
slap.
got a few pounds from
Oh,
the
brother,
turkey.
you just have to accept the dad bod.
You're a whole vibe.
Dude, I am. I literally have the dad and the bod.
On
Well, thanks.
display.
My dad and I have a dad.
Hey.
But I just don't have a dad.
Huh.
Leave some guys for the rest of us,
I
okay?
can't. What's your next question, babe?
What is the worst Thanksgiving food you've ever had?
Mom stuffing.
Cramp. Oh.
Just kidding, I was kidding. I'm just trying to be funny.
Man, words can hurt. The cranberries. Lethal. Can't stand
I
cranberries.
don't do cranberries either. Or stuffing.
I don't like solder.
What the hell?
Oh no, it's gone before I can taste it.
What was?
His food.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say for me that would have to be stuffing. In the South, we do dressing.
Oh,
We
yeah,
like
that's
dressing a
fair.
lot more than stuffing.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest, it was Brussels sprouts. Yeah, they're disgusting.
You just gotta.
No, we
Steam
didn't
'em.
know that she's in there, guys. Yes, that's why it was addressed Sabella. Thank you, daughter, for popping in and giving your 2 cents to one place I can't yell at you. So I appreciate it.
Keep going.
Plus, daughter, I get it. That sacrifice was made.
Oh my God. Oh man.
Alright, what do we got next for the Thanksgiving pudding?
Do you have a question?
Do you?
No.
And it doesn't just have to be
No.
Thanksgiving question.
Oh yeah.
She has all the answers.
All right. What is your favorite Thanksgiving memory?
I don't have one.
I do. Sitting on a couch in the garage, podcasting with my family.
100%.
Nice.
100%.
Rattle cans was that they didn't have ham at the family gathering today.
Mine.
It was whack. Hey, to be fair, we didn't have ham either.
So,
But I agree that ham does kind of make Thanksgiving, dudes.
It does. I love him.
Yeah,
I
ham
don't
is.
eat pork, man. I'm a turkey guy for sure.
The turkey makes you sleepy.
I know, that's great.
we're
Whenever we had like our giant, like entire family coming, we would go to this buffet in the mall.
yeah, I used to be in the mall.
Yeah, and we would all just gather there and get the back room. Then we have a family photo of like maybe 50 people.
Oh, wow.
I know mine.
That's nuts.
Yeah, we used to do that every year
Damn.
until like slowly people started to stop coming and crap like that.
Yeah.
So we had a family dinner with my family in Georgia, which,
Mhm.
as you know, is a group of very passionate Puerto Rican folk.
Yeah.
Right? There was definitely a brawl in the kitchen because somebody didn't make the red beans and rice right.
That's one of the most southern things I've ever heard in my life.
It's true.
I don't doubt
True story.
it. What about you, baby? Same thing as Sadie?
Yeah, same thing
Yeah.
with Sadie.
Happy Thanksgiving!
Hey, welcome, fisherman.
Man.
So it was like
You're the man.
literally-
He is the man of fish, I heard.
I heard that.
I heard he's actually playing a role in Aquaman, too.
You rection he's a fly
He's
fishing
probably
kind of
actually
guy, or-
Jason Momoa. I guarantee it.
I guarantee it.
I guarantee
it.
The name like that, you
we
have
can
to
only
be.
call him Jason now.
Think about it. Those
Are you cool with being called the Momoa of Jason's?
too?
And Christmas
And
and
we,
Easter.
yeah, we,
It's every holiday.
we even got to meet family that we hadn't ever met before. So
So speaking about family we've never met before,
Uh-huh.
for the longest time, because it comes holidays, it's Thanksgiving thing. For the longest time, because you've met my mom. My mom's white, and my stepdad is white, and my grandfather, and everyone else in my family is white, right?
I'm your
So-
what?
You're my dad? Okay, you have to be way more specific,
Yeah, who's that?
because
All of them.
I don't think you're my actual dad. Well, my actual dad. If you're my actual dad, we got words.
Where have you been?
Not even that. I don't care.
Years they have milk.
Did you go? Did you find the milk?
Did you find the Newports?
I'll have you know, sir.
I found it.
Hey, yeah.
Anyways,
Me too.
it was real awkward meeting family I never knew because I always got that strange look of why is there this kid here?
I always got my cheeks pinched. I'm like, get off
Oh my
me.
god, that's annoying.
I have
He's 3 of your guys' dad.
these 3.
He's 3 of your guys' dad. It's not showing. Is that Hefe? No, that's not Hefe. Fisherman, who are you?
Our dad, Ryan's father-in-law?
Well, 3 of your guys'
That would
dad.
be our stepdad?
There's
Does he
3.
fish?
It's the 3 on the couch.
He is the man of fishermen.
As far as I'm
Jesus,
yeah, I
the
think
fisherman.
that's-
We'll assume that that's Hefe.
Okay.
Hi, Hefe. Well,
What up, Pepe?
Hefe?
Hey, bossa.
Okay. First one.
Okay.
Ready? Tell me your favorite dad joke.
oh god.
We're gonna
I
start
have waited
with
this
Ryan.
moment my whole life. I have to go last.
Okay, go
I
ahead.
don't know. My
Break
dad
it.
jokes just kind of like flow out of me, but I would have to say.
Want to go fishing?
Yes! Noodling.
So. Right?
If it's silence, that doesn't exist.
I got you on the
Yeah.
spot.
Question for you.
What?
Very important.
Okay.
Towards this question.
Just ask the question.
Why isn't Bruce Banner the head of Marvel?
What? Why?
Because he's a big baby.
All right.
I can't.
Hey, Ryan.
What?
Ryan,
Yeah.
what's red and looks like a bucket?
A blue bucket painted red?
A red bucket.
Oh.
What's blue and looks like a bucket?
Is it a red bucket painted blue?
It's a red bucket in disguise.
Oh. Oh, hi, Tachel.
Hi, Tachel.
Hi.
Okay, my turn.
Okay.
You know, I've been trying to teach my kids the importance of eating healthy, you know, raising awareness. But, how
She can say I like.
I am now out of this podcast. I'm no longer going to be on this podcast. I quit.
You're welcome.
All right, Ryan, what's your favorite dad joke? We need a redemption.
All right.
Mhm.
What is the difference
Okay.
between a hippo
Mhm.
and a zippo?
One's a little lighter, one's heavy, one's a little lighter.
You ruin everything.
But
Did you hear about the race between the giraffes? It was neck and neck.
I was there and it was this close, man.
It's close.
Rachel?
You don't have a dad.
Do you want me to
joke.
tell one for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Tap out. Tap in.
Tap out.
Tap out.
How many tickles does it take to make an octopus laugh?
10 tickles.
10 tickles.
Oh my gosh, been in a pickle lately. Kept thinking my dryer was shrinking my clothes. Turned out to be my fridge.
That's a
I agree.
Does the
It's like-
does cold shrink clothes?
Schooled out.
I thought he does.
He's in a pickle.
Been in
Where
a
do you
pickle.
Oh,
pickle?
shit. Sorry.
You're so
You
don't get too hard.
Can I say the Muy Grande joke on this platform?
What just happened?
I'm going to.
What?
We see.
I don't
No,
know.
all of my family, they speak Spanish, you know?
Mm-hmm.
They're all from Puerto Rico. So I always tell them Muy Grande. It means a lot to them.
It does. Heard that. That's yeah.
Anyway, Rachel, it's next question.
I don't know.
Can I Paul Walker in from this?
No. No.
So good.
No. No.
Why?
No.
Okay.
No.
No. No. No. That is.
Rachel, what's
Why
the
do you
question?
hold on?
Why do
Why do cowboys choose demon condoms?
I'm ready.
Oh God.
Why?
The anticipation is
Question.
killing me.
They can't say shut up, but they can say demon condoms.
Worse than my joke.
Because one deals with. Yes.
Later.
The other deals with.
You realize, right? I had one opportunity earlier.
One of those parts.
Sure.
Okay,
Let's go.
I'm
All right,
ready.
I'm gonna let Sadie read some of these card questions.
Perfect.
All right. I may butcher it. Would you rather travel the world for a year on a minimum budget or live in the same city for 1 year with an unlimited luxury?
One spot with unlimited luxuries.
Facts. Facts.
Facts.
Facts. Facts.
Travel the world.
Travel the world.
On a limited budget?
Yeah.
You don't even know what your budget is. It could be $1.
I guess going.
Still traveling the world.
I've been going on $1 since $70.
At least I'm still traveling the world.
Nah. Because the point of traveling is to enjoy your play. Your stay. Your
You
play.
think once
Your place.
I will go.
Save
I'll
your
go sit
money.
outside and then go surfing.
Unlimited luxuries. That's a private jet, my guy.
Sneak into places.
Is it Jeff?
Yes, it's Jeff.
Okay.
I have the strangest feeling. It's Jeff.
Hi, Dad.
Jeff?
Did I get that right?
Yes.
It's mine and Sadie's seven.
Yes.
I don't know who Fisherman is.
Got it.
It's,
Who is
it's
it?
Jeff.
He said hi.
Hi. I like
Hello.
girls. Anyway,
Blue yeah.
Do we have
Why is he a girl?
something maybe a little deeper?
yeah, you ready?
Huh?
Deeper questions?
Yeah, something a little deeper. It
Okay,
doesn't have to be about Thanksgiving.
Keep asking your
Yes.
questions, and then come back to deeper if you don't have one more.
I'm looking at some right now. So
Okay.
go ahead, Sadie. I'm
I
gonna.
can speak relatively freely, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Relatively freely.
I don't like these like multiple choice. I feel like I'm in a test right now.
So you don't have to ask them like how they are on there. You can like
I'm
word them in your wording if you need to.
So,
How about
Ryan,
today's weather?
Dude.
today's weather is freaking cold.
Yeah, no way.
This is what we get for building the garage.
Little known fact, it's goddamn cool.
what crazy thing would you try?
You be unbreakable?
Yeah. Do jumping off the Empire State Building.
See, this comes back to the question: is unbreakable count as like survivability of
You
like
never break
stuff?
your bones.
But is your skin unbreakable?
That'll heal.
That's 100%.
That'll heal.
That's unbreakable. Unbreakable.
Let's just say you're invulnerable.
So it'd be like
Invulnerable, so-
As in nothing hurts you.
Tull, if you will.
You will.
All right, guys.
I would rob
It's
everything.
about to get cold.
I would fly into the sun.
I would hug the front. I
I'm
would
pretty sure that's like.
I would hug the front of a tank and hold on to the projectile for as long as I could and just see where I landed.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Or fly fishing. There's also fly fishing.
All right.
All right. What values are important to you when you think about the kind of business you want to build?
Values.
There's so many
Customer
business
service.
ideas.
No, like what are the values that?
Yeah,
are
but it
important?
depends on
Integrity.
the business. Though.
Not really. I feel like
Great
the
product.
structure of businesses.
It's based off of the
Built
business
off
that
of-
you want to build.
But there's 3 different businesses. that I'm trying
But
to
it's in
build.
general,
Pick one.
like integrity, consistency. Like I
Yeah.
feel like it's
Motivation.
yeah.
I think
Determination,
honestly, motivation.
work ethic.
Work ethic's a huge one,
Yeah,
especially nowadays, dude.
yeah.
Not looking behind it, man.
Oh, trust me, we know.
When I worked at the distribution center,
Uh-huh.
we went through like 200 people in less than 3 months because no one wanted to do the hard labor.
Well, it's because now everybody doesn't want to work, but they want. Like we had this talk last podcast, actually.
Everybody,
Yeah,
everybody
no,
wants to work, but they want money.
yeah. Everybody wants to work for more money. Well, fuck, how'd you say it? No, yeah. Nobody wants to work, but they want to get paid more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I want to sit on my butt and file my nails.
Well, so that's where once all this COVID started happening, that's where, like, in my opinion, that's where the environment started to go for the worse because everyone could just live off unemployment.
Kids got to also sit at home and do schooling, so like the seniors were like, "Well, I want a stay-at-home job."
Well, the schooling I understand because that the whole school system's a whole nother topic.
There.
But it's for our generation of people. Everyone said, "Why am I working if I could sit at home?" Because if I'm not mistaken, during the COVID crisis, when you went on unemployment, they didn't make you go look for work.
They got $2,200 a month.
Yeah, just at home.
I guess my whole thing is like the people that were like kept quitting for me was the COVID generation,
Yeah.
and that was very frustrating.
Oh, it is, and we're still dealing with it today.
so
Yeah.
I'm gonna say for me, it's probably honesty, integrity without compromise.
Yeah.
I will not compromise my success for the failure of employees.
Yeah.
That's just not gonna happen. You know what I mean?
By people quit bosses, not jobs.
Let's be honest with let's be real here, okay?
They quit the
9 times out of 10
Stop.
people are People
Yes.
are in.
It was intense.
People are entirely replaceable.
Well,
Yeah, so
People are.
well, that's very true, and a lot of people will even say like, it's not. I didn't quit because of the manager, but a lot of the times it is because of management.
more times than not, it's because of management. But like, there are times like like it should be. You're going to McDonald's for like a temporary thing,
Yeah.
and then you go into something else. Like
Bank though. And they pay for your school.
different topic.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Right.
No, so like, with where we're working at now.
You catch a
We're-
squirrel, climb a tree, and act like a nut. Sorry, I was reading.
She's reading comments.
Them guys,
You've only interrupted like 9.
25.
Oh, girl, you're
Hey.
start.
But like where we're at now,
Uh-huh.
at the job we're at now, we haven't even talked to our boss about it. We're starting podcasts. We're going to be starting,
Yeah.
starting a couple other things, like whatever. As things come up, ideas,
Yeah.
and like one of my biggest things, I want to be a business owner for a while. So I knew everywhere I was playing, I knew that I was never going to be at that place right now.
Yeah. And I had a train of thought during your whole talk. And just like that joke, it disappeared. So yes.
Just like my dad.
Oh, what was I say? It's a big thing now
Keep going.
is
I feel.
the way I see it because of like my background. So we are raised differently.
Yeah.
So the way I've always viewed my job is I'm not important, especially to my boss. Right? Just like you
Yeah.
said, we're replaceable. When you become an employee, you're a number, and that's all it is. And that's all it comes
You are
down
a
to.
cog in a machine.
That's
And but
100%
that's also where the kids nowadays don't understand the concept of shutting up in color.
Yeah.
Like I get your boss might be a dick or the job's not what you want or whatever, but at the end of the day, shut up and do your job.
See, I was raised like, I mean, if I was in a career path right now, I would stay the place, and then whatever. So we're not in a
Decline.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I have something that I want, like
Mhm.
as business. Like I've learned through like I wouldn't say like stuff that I've been raised by, but like I've learned through hard work and stuff that I can do.
Well, raised by men, like the military structure teaches you to. It doesn't matter what you think, you're still
Yeah.
gonna work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
Yeah, that's facts.
I work all the time. I mean, no matter what,
Yeah.
I'm always doing like
So,
always.
yeah, no, I feel like the strongest suit that you can have is to not, as cold as it might sound, sympathy can't exist if you want to succeed. You know what I mean?
To an
No,
extent, I think
that's true.
sympathy in the right places needs to exist.
No,
They're right.
that's morale.
Maybe not sympathy, empathy. I think more empathy needs to be
No,
implemented.
because empathy
Yeah,
would mean like you
100%.
understand. You know what I mean? Sympathy is more so like I feel for you. You know
Yeah,
what I
but I'd rather my boss, like, if something happens, right, and I have to, we'll say I have to have
See,
3 days off.
I suppose if you're talking to a manager as opposed to an owner. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's fair.
That's where my difference is, because I'm not talking about managing the business.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Running
I'm
it,
talking about looking at the numbers, seeing what the success rate is. You know what I
yeah.
mean? As opposed. I guess.
Sadie has something to say.
That guy's comment, big corporations, you are just a number for sure.
Uh-huh.
I liked that.
Yeah.
The
He's
horse,
right.
It's a fact.
That's
Replace
Jeff.
you in a. That's Jeff. You're right. I can't read.
Hey, Dad, the horse palace is a big. Yep.
Yep.
That's a big one.
Go ahead.
That's what I was gonna say.
I feel like I am
It'll
because
come
they're
back to you.
ignoring me.
No, it's okay. So,
She was sitting here raising her hand for like 5 minutes.
don't raise your hand.
He didn't even acknowledge me.
Because I've been told to talk over, because my first episode, I let everybody talk over me. So,
That sounds really.
what you have to do is start talking over.
I got in trouble.
By who?
Start talking over, not mid.
Interrupted 10 times.
You can't talk over mid conversation. For something different. Something different.
I literally did the exact same thing, trust me.
Ring the times and grip, but another piece of
Yes.
What do you guys think a cow makes as like a noise?
Oh my god. Are we still in dad jokes?
Yeah, no. Okay. What do you think they make?
Moo.
Okay.
Moo.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nope, I got one.
Can you get me heels?
I said cow, not Peppa.
Yeah, that's what I said.
What?
It's murr. They don't make a moo sound.
I literally just did that.
It was. That's why I said okay, and then he said moo, and I was like, all right, moving on.
In Germany, they say Shazoo.
Please don't die.
I don't want to do that. Anyway.
All right.
Yeah.
So what was up next? What we got?
Here the whole time y'all have been talking.
Okay, how did you get into your current line of work?
Oh,
I called a boss I used to have and said, hey, give me a job.
I followed Tyson because our last job sucked.
I was invited by Eric. Shout out my boy Eric. And he told me that there was an opportunity that would provide less stress while I would still be able to afford my bills, and it does just that.
Rachel?
Mine used to.
Oh, I'm
She
staying.
got pregnant.
Child. Mine is coming through a breakup, had to refigure out my life, and now I have to go back to school.
That's good though.
Party.
Schooling's
Party
good.
hardy.
I was the bartender until we found out I was pregnant with our fourth baby.
That's why I said a child.
God,
Yeah.
fourth baby.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Ryan, do better.
I'm consistent.
You are very consistent. They are boom boom.
Well, now I have my tubes. My tubes are gone, so no more babies.
I'm apparently too young for that, or any kind of form of that.
I'm 30 and they wouldn't even give me a hysterectomy.
Yeah, I waited for my first kid till I was 46. Don't worry.
46.
18!
What?
You're younger
Yeah, I was 18 when I had my first one.
She's
Right.
I mean, I was 19
I've been
when she was
around
born,
since the
but
1800s.
I was 17 when
You
I
look
got
like
pregnant,
it.
and then
I know.
18 when she was
It's
I
the bags on bags.
can't help it. I got him. I got him when I was a wee lad. All right.
next.
Guess what I am? What? A fisherman?
If I was a betting boy, you'd probably go fishing.
No, Dad's in the oil field. I mean, technically, he is a fisherman.
Aha!
All right. So what do we got up next?
Oh, is it my turn?
We're waiting.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright. Would you rather be able to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds? Teleport for me.
Teleport.
Teleport.
Teleport. That's a hard one for me though, because either way you can make so much money doing it.
Listen, care to hear people's thoughts because half the time they're just dumb or messed up.
That's fair. That is fair.
Grabbed in my brain in 1 second.
Why are you confused?
What's wrong? Rachel? We're doing a back and forth here. What?
It's like a
What?
long silence.
Oh, would you rather be able to teleport or mind read?
Teleport.
It's unanimous, guys.
Because then I could just teleport to Oklahoma and just see you whenever the hell I want to.
And then we could teleport to Hawaii or Italy
No,
or Spain.
You guys have to think about this in the big picture. I would teleport into a bank vault.
Yo.
I would teleport into an armory.
Budget.
That's what I'm saying. See? So I would know my limited budget. So it goes back to see?
I said you guys confuse me all the time.
Alright,
You confuse me all the time too. It's okay.
We're gonna go back to some friendships here.
All right.
Gross.
What are red flags in a friendship?
Telling all your secrets.
It's like you got personal experience from that.
Hit deep.
I bet.
My heart is stabbed. Oh look, I've been impaled.
Lack of honesty, I guess.
Fake.
Lack of drive. I don't like to surround myself with people that don't want to do anything with their lives. I feel like that's just a black hole. You know what I mean? And I even prefer honesty to the point of where, like, I'll argue with my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I would prefer that than have my friends be lying to me. You know what I mean?
I hate when people are so unhappy in their life and they just want to spew that into your life just because they think you're supposed to be having a bad time. They're like, well, if I feel shitty, you should feel shitty.
So one of the things
That's
that
fair.
I struggle to express to a lot of people, and I'm sorry, but this is a little bit of an outside thing. But like, the thing that I try to express to everybody is that your life isn't bad. Aspects of your life you're struggling with, if that makes sense. If you have a roof over your head and food in your refrigerator, you're actually doing pretty well. You know what I mean? But people will turn that aspect of them struggling emotionally with friendships, relationships, etc. You know what I mean? And I prefer to surround myself with people that are like-minded in that aspect.
Right?
Shit, I don't know, man.
It's a hard question.
It is.
How about you?
I think it's commitment.
A lot of people have like friendship commitments, surprisingly, which is weird because it's like one of the easiest relationships to have.
Well, like for me at least, it's kind of like I feel like friendships for me are like a double-edged sword. Because
if you,
do I really need them? No. Does it bother me if I lose my friends? No.
but it's so nice to have that kind
To
of
an
connection.
extent.
Yeah.
I mean,
Situation.
That's why it's a double-edged sword.
my longest friendship has been my wife. Like if I have no one else to talk to,
That's so cute.
cute or not, but like
hey, welcome, just let me try
like,
a baby.
even in the military, I served with people for 8 years straight.
That's-
I can't call them
That's
now
your
and ask.
buddy, right?
Yeah, there's people that we've like we would die for each other.
But
I
they're
don't-
not friends.
I can't call them and just talk to them or fucking ask them to come over and hang out.
It should be in a marriage, in a relationship.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's
Like,
a completely different
friendships-
friendship.
I feel like as you get older, don't necessarily exist. I think you just have more acquaintances, and then over time they become a family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like that.
Like you don't have friends as grown-ups unless you've been friends since high school or elementary school.
See,
You
and I
meet
don't even
acquaintances.
any of those people except
Yeah.
for one. Her name's Sarah. We've been friends since I was a freshman in high school.
Yeah.
So that's like the only consistent friend I've had.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't talk to any of my friends from school either.
'Cause they're-
Not even Jordan.
They were all
Except for
friends.
I don't like fake ass people.
Yeah, that's very.
Brennan, your turn.
And I don't like being lied to either.
That's human nature.
Honesty
sadly.
is everything. If you can't be honest, then don't even go near me.
Nothing.
Here, 1 second.
Like I'm thinking.
Right, I'm gonna step in front of you. Oh, there you go.
Next.
Can I get a refill, please?
I can't.
No, he's gonna answer.
Thank God.
Do, brand new answer. Do, brand new answer.
Sorry.
Answer.
Let's see what you got.
Okay. I don't know if I really have red flags. I have more shit that like either you do or you don't. You're there for somebody, you give a fuck about them. Other than that, it really don't fucking matter.
That's
You show up.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
yeah.
That's the definition of friendship.
You fucking show up.
Yeah.
You show up. Right or
Anything
right.
else you fucking
Yep.
do, it really don't fucking matter.
Yeah. It just gets more complex as you get older.
Ryan, will you pass me? Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma'am.
Middleman. I love it.
Alrighty, what's up next?
What do you think friendship means, and how do you think a healthy friendship should look?
You give a fuck about them or you don't.
I was to say, I think we just squashed both of this.
Yeah, I was like, it's the
Oh,
same
that's-
kind of concept. Yeah. You
So
you
let's
fuck or you
so
don't.
let's turn the question then. What about relationships?
Yeah.
Oh God.
Instead of friendships, like relationship red flags and what makes a stable relationship.
So for me, like I'm a big believer on like the 50-50. But if my partner doesn't have like a percentage of his part, like I'll cover it. And if I don't, I expect him to cover mine. And not just money wise, like emotional energy, fucking effort. Like there are gonna be days where I'm just exhausted and I just don't feel like doing anything. And if you're just like, well, you're just a lazy piece of shit. Okay, cool, but you don't do anything for months. But I'm supposed to be the caretaker 100%. That makes no sense.
But
I'm supposed to be the provider 100%.
But
That
you're-
makes
But
no
see-
sense.
Your man
See,
should be your
the men that you bring in your life, right? I'm sorry, and it's no one's gonna like the female part. Isn't gonna may not agree. I'll say that women do not care how emotional about men's emotions.
That's not true.
It's 100% true.
I was devastated to find out the things that I found out after my breakup that I was like, you should have fucking told me. Because like I'm sitting there like, this motherfucker doesn't
Yeah,
care.
but men are raised to.
So tell me every relationship I've had since my PTSD came up. As soon as I had a PTSD attack, that I left everything.
Women do not care about men's.
I mean, that's
Let me elaborate.
because like I don't think
there's exceptions to the rule, of course.
Men who show their emotions tend to become less attractive and less
They
interesting.
do.
because I'm in
Because
It makes him look like a bitch.
you're not
Like,
intended to
low-key.
be my therapist, you're intended to be my rock.
Like I
Yeah.
think the whole
if I don't know your fucking issue.
Because most of the time, at least from my opinion, men don't seek a woman to tell you about our feelings. We seek a woman to come home and have peace. Because out of all the shit we deal with on a day-to-day basis, I want to come home and I just want peace.
But y'all are expected to sit there and take our issues.
Yeah,
absolutely.
What do you think? What do you think men are?
Why can't I do the same?
Because it's not your job.
Then what? How's it a relationship?
Here's the thing.
Because
You're providing for me.
Okay, here's a question for you.
yes.
Do you think it's attractive when a man comes up to you and just cries and pours everything out?
If your man came up to you after work and cried about how his boss was a dick, you'd be like, get the fuck away from me.
No.
100%.
100%.
Every day?
Every day.
Nah.
Yes. I have had it.
So here's what I'm saying
And where's he at?
is that
It's because he's financially irresponsible.
so
But my point is that he cried and bitched.
Every day.
I've been financially unstable.
Okay,
guys,
going on a different point of this. With the whole 50-50 thing, or anything else that comes in a relationship of 50-50 of,
So how's your
bills or anything else like that, I'm not going to say no to it.
correct.
I'm going to say whatever happens with the relationship and what's agreed upon in the actual sense of the relationship, because there's different types of relationships.
There is.
Different of all that stuff. If it's something agreed upon, then okay.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
everything has to be agreed upon. You have to be able to talk about financial situations. You
Yeah.
have to be able to talk about like all this other stuff. Like if you're working, I'm working. My thought is if you're working, I'm working. We're both doing it.
So
If
I have
Hold
something.
hold up,
When you're done.
you can. If I'm not working, you're working. I'm cleaning, fucking everything. I'm cooking. I'm doing all that.
Yeah.
Shit. If I'm working, you're not working. Vice versa.
100%. Nuclear family.
I believe
You will have
Oh.
dinner every night. Like if I don't have to work, you will have dinner every night and a clean house,
Surprising.
clean
Right.
laundry.
So like,
that's what it is.
but being me as a person of how I am,
Mhm.
even in my friendships, relationships, no matter what it is,
Yeah.
I try to do as much as I can for the other person. Always.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, okay, there are 4 pillars in a relationship that need to be set, that need to be stable, okay? In order for the relationship to be stable. If any of the pillars are missing, the relationship doesn't exist, okay? That is physical, emotional, spiritual, and financial. Those are my 4 pillars, okay? You need to be stable in all 4 of those to uphold a strong relationship, okay? Because here's the thing, right? You always hear about these rich people now. Oh, my woman was there for me when I was broke, right? Awesome. Cool. Badass, right? But would she have stayed later? If she didn't see you actively trying to progress yourself? No.
So with your 4 pillars, I'd agree. I disagree with one of them.
Which one?
I'm not a religious person.
I'm not saying religious, I'm saying spiritual.
Is that not
I'm
religious?
saying, no. I'm saying from the aspect of feeling like you are their rock. That is your universe.
Isn't that more like emotional though?
No, it's definitely emotional.
No.
So like
Not even.
Support is an
that's really
emotional
simple.
state.
I mean, like if you
In my
go
opinion,
like spiritual and
The
shit,
man is meant to be the rock in every
Yeah,
act.
but that's an emotional thing.
yeah, that's
You're emotionally
Call it
holding
an-
it together.
Yeah, call it that then. But you know what I mean, though? That's what I'm getting at. Is emotionally, you need to be stable. And when I say emotional, I mean maintaining your mental health, taking care of yourself, not having random outbursts constantly. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's, I guess, what I'm getting at.
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, though, is that essentially, at least from viewing what I see as a successful relationship between, like, my parents,
yes.
is that
Yes.
Brent is a rock
Uh-huh.
and Stacy is his universe. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? There is no aspect in that relationship that he will permit himself to fail.
Yeah.
And that doesn't make him a simp, but he also knows that that's not what he needs. You know what I mean?
Well,
Whichever one, yeah. Thank you.
I don't know, man. Relationships are just
No, so
you two are in the worst time to be in a relationship.
I just choose
100%.
not to be, actively.
No, I'm not saying that you guys can't get in one. I'm
No,
saying you're in the worst time for
No, and I agree, 100%.
100%.
We're gonna, this is a little bit off topic, but in the terms of relationships, social media is a poison.
Oh, dude, the moment me and Rachel got rid of our social media,
Mhm.
our marriage
Okay.
Yeah.
So
100%.
kind of adding a little bit to your whole mental thing.
Right.
So going into the whole mental thing and all that other stuff, like if you're going to be in a relationship, at least starting a relationship, you have to 100%. You have to like love yourself, care about yourself, be mentally stable, be mentally financially, all that other shit. You can build with someone doing.
A steady relationship is two people coming together to create something new. That's my opinion.
So like you can build into other things.
Correct.
You like let's say I'm with a girl, she can support me getting like podcasts set up, getting all this other stuff, and we're building into something.
Right.
We're building into that stability.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, like as of right now, I'm stable in most aspects.
However, unless there's a passing in my family,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yes.
I do not expect in any standpoint for a female to deal with my blow-ups. That is my job as a man and as the emotionally mature man that I can be, you know what I mean, to deal with that. I don't expect to put that weight on anybody else's shoulders but mine. You know what I mean? That is not for anybody else.
No.
To an extent.
No,
And maybe I'm the what's I just literally called maybe I'm like the exception to the rule on that one. Because with my mental health, after y'all know what happened.
Right.
I didn't have, I guess, the verbal emotion, right? Like, I didn't complain about my problems, stuff like that. But, like, Rachel was the rock that I needed at the time, right? Like, I don't have family, right? And it was like when mine and your relationship started. I didn't know you yet.
And I think, like you said, there's exceptions.
There is. And I think, in a healthy relationship, each, like, the man and the woman, understand their emotional role. Like crisis, something bad happening, something huge happening, that we deal with that.
Yeah.
Right.
If I'm having a shit day and life is fucking kicking me in the nuts, I obviously I don't tell my wife about it.
Yeah.
But her presence alone, you know what I mean?
Yeah. So with that, I don't know.
We deal with you, Tyson.
With
But we love you.
Favorite comment. Favorite comment.
with
That's
the
right.
whole,
We
you know,
Right. No, it's correct. It's accurate.
Scratch your beat.
What? Go ahead.
okay, so with the whole like being there for, you know, as a man, girls being there for you, a lot of times it doesn't. But I'm not saying that there's not like there's always a exception to the rule.
I mean,
Everything there's always exception to the rule. But like with all that, I used to be the guy who always went to the girl that I was with.
Mhm.
That with my first real relationship, my second real relationship, and then since then, I mean,
Right.
it's way different.
Yeah.
But now the only people I'll go to, only people I don't care if I trust you enough. Like, because if you leave me as a friend, I don't give a fuck. Right?
So, hold on. I'm sorry.
So if you leave me as a friend, I don't give a fuck.
Mm.
If you don't like the shit that I would say to you, I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
But if it's my whole, like, if I go to you as like a friend and like, that's where I get my shit. Is the friendships I have, not the relationship. You gotta separate, you have to separate the two.
Right.
Because if I do go cry and bring the relationship, I'm gonna be frustrated.
That's fair. I actually have a question for the two ladies on the podcast.
Yeah.
So, my question for the ladies, the great gals of the podcast,
I'm mid.
how do you deal with a man's trauma? How do you respond to it?
To be fair,
Mhm.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know how to handle it.
That's fair. Okay.
And
say-
I definitely regretted it.
That's fair. It's honest, you know?
Yeah.
I love it. Yeah. I'm the polar opposite. I'm very upfront.
Mm.
I have a lot of trauma and a lot of issues.
Mm.
So I would expect them to treat me how I'm going to treat them in their trauma. Because all I want to do is comfort and try and help.
With his
Go, Sadie. I'm sorry. No, just read the comments, bro.
With his sexy side.
Continue, please.
I can't.
Man.
If I were to date Ryan Reynolds, I would tell him the whole life story.
Life story. With the trauma thing that you were talking about, it's never, in my opinion, the woman's job to deal with the man's trauma. That, like, I grew a lot when Rachel left, right? I grew a lot with myself. I accepted a lot of things that I understood was a flaw. A woman is not supposed to take care of the trauma. At all. That's not your job, regardless of what you think that you need to do and all this. A man should not come up to you and make you deal with his trauma, because a man should have his life together before he's even in a relationship.
You shouldn't feel the need to trauma.
But
You have traumatic experiences. Like, there's shit that's happened to me since I was a child that, like, traumatized me if, like, the slightest thing happens.
but
And I freak
how
out,
do I say
dude.
this? How do I say this?
So they're supposed to talk.
So there's two ways that mental health are taught, right? When you're growing up as a little girl, usually you're taught, I'm here for you, I got you, this is what goes on, do you need help, blah, blah, blah. And this is where it comes into, like, the emotional intelligence difference between a man and a woman. Men, in my opinion, have a higher emotional intelligence. Only because we can go through trauma, and we can handle a family, and we can handle all this other crazy shit that happens, and come home with you and look at you with a smile on our face.
But I did that.
Well, but what
Okay.
I'm saying is a man should never come to you and say, traumatic thing,
I'm gonna hit you.
and then you have to deal with it.
Hit you with the trauma dump.
Yeah.
When you're
So-
home taking care of your kids and your husband or boyfriend or whatever comes home and is putting all this traumatizing shit on you, it puts more stress on you when you have to be home and take care of the kids all day.
But it should be a casual conversation.
But
Like, it's normal.
But if a man, if I actually right now vented my, how to put this, vented everything in my that was been traumatic to me since we've been together, I'm gonna rage the hell out.
So
Okay.
So you guys don't have you guys have
I'm just
anger
gonna be
issues
short.
is men's problem from what I've seen.
I mean, it's not.
Something bugs you and you just take it out on everybody.
That is unintelligent men.
So, I would like to expand on that real quick, because I can't say his name on Twitch, but the top the top Andrew fucking Tate. I said it, Twitch. Shut up. All right. So he elaborated on this. Do you know what an emotionally immature guy actually looks like?
What?
Your
An
ex.
emotionally immature man
But
is going
you
to be somebody that is consistently violent,
Yep.
somebody that is going to kill people, somebody that is going to freak out. So your anger thing is actually pretty accurate. I'll give you that, right? But I'll add on to that. That is why emotionally intelligent men are necessary.
He literally comments the worst fucking time, because when one of you are saying something important, he says the dumbest shit.
Okay. So, I'm going to ask you something different.
Sorry, but you are right. That is a very
An emotionally
Very-
unintelligent man is somebody that will outburst and attack you.
Yeah.
Period.
I'm going to come at you guys with something completely different.
okay.
So, with shit like that,
Uh-huh.
how do men actually deal with it? Because with suicide rate for men right now,
Mhm.
it's so much higher because we don't deal with it.
That's where this is
How to
important.
handle it.
That's where this is important. Like
I was saying,
like our friendship, I feel like it will last a long fucking time, and
Yeah.
that's only because.
This is great.
Hey, Megan.
Thank you.
Hey.
how's it going?
But like we deal with our trauma, right? And it's not necessarily the political way of dealing with it, but people generically, right? People who have a lot of traumatic things that's happened in their life surround each other with people who have had traumatic things happen in their life.
Yeah.
I've sat out here with Tyson for 6 hours, drank 3 bottles of whiskey, and I've let him do whatever the hell he needed to get over shit.
Yeah.
Just like I'd let you sit here and break my fucking garage to let shit out.
We
And I'll be right here supporting you. I'll fucking throw something too.
Let me be honest real quick. If I were to break this garage, I would be sad.
That part. Just like,
do a rage room together
I
yeah.
would love
and
to.
make it a
No,
podcast. I think
no,
it would be
so-
great.
When you went out,
I think we
that's
should
what
do
we
this.
were talking about. Was like,
I'll
you
tell you.
go to your friends for that shit.
But yeah.
Yeah, you
And
do.
If your friends leave you, fuck it.
Yeah. And
Find more friends.
but see,
Like,
that's
you
all. That
marry
also
someone-
comes into like,
You marry someone that's supposed to be for life.
yeah,
You friends with someone that fucking leaves, it fucking leaves.
yeah.
So, where was I at?
Anger outburst. Intelligent men.
Men who understand what happens when they have
And again,
an emotional outburst.
Go ahead.
So men who understand what happens during an emotional outburst
Uh-huh.
and see the repercussions of that will never do it in front of anybody again.
I agree.
Oh,
So-
yeah.
Because here's the thing, I've definitely had it where I had an emotional outburst in front of a girlfriend or something, and I never saw them again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, and granted, probably not the best female in general. You know what I mean? But
I'm thinking it is.
there's a couple.
There's some that are still on
You know,
site, man.
once you do that, you
Mhm.
recognize that and you
Yeah.
learn from it, and then you begin to suffer in silence, which creates you to start being pessimistic towards everybody.
Everybody.
around you.
So
You know what I mean?
Ryan has literally only showed any type of emotion twice, and it's been like if we've had a lot to drink.
Yeah. Because it
So-
messes with you. It messes with you, man.
Less?
Maybe in the
No.
moment.
Honestly, in the moment, yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Because it shows a sign of weakness. I don't need my man being weak.
So
He
he's
needs
not
to be the
allowed to be
strong one.
vulnerable?
Bro, where have you been?
I'm not saying that.
In 2023, bitch!
You gotta live in the past, dog, because men are still growing up that way.
I can't do that. Like,
You know
I
how
can't
hard
let
I-
you be a stoic
you know how hard I am
asshole
on
to
Grayson?
me.
You know how hard I am on Grayson? Get it together. Suck it up. Get over it. Stop crying.
If you know something's wrong and you're not
Shut
gonna
up, Ryan.
address it because you're a man,
Mm-hmm.
that's not okay. So you're gonna let me fucking just do with my own thoughts and be like, this
No.
motherfucker doesn't
No,
care.
not at all.
No.
Not at all. If
You
she has a problem, she voices it to me,
Yep.
and we tackle it as a couple.
Is that your ego though? You don't have like a huge ego where you're like, I don't understand.
No.
No.
I'll sit there and let her tell me everything. Tyson sat there and let her tell him. She said everything to Tyson.
Yep.
We've sat there and had a 6-hour conversation in the living room.
Yeah, the
No one's saying that a woman can't come to a man and express herself.
We're
Why
saying
can't they express their
Because
issues?
men don't talk about their feelings.
because
No
of
one
what
gives
they've
a shit.
because of what they've already experienced.
care?
But you being the exception of the rule does not stop the generation of men who have been taught that you're a man. Suck it the fuck up.
That's so bad though. It's like
Mhm.
Why do you think the
You're
suicide
kidding
rate
me.
for men is like 6 times higher?
Since a man is 3 years old, they're taught your feelings don't fucking matter.
100%.
Nothing fucking matters besides your feelings. Anyway,
Really?
since I've had a time to fucking
Yeah,
talk,
go.
we are going to take a little bit of
Yes.
a break,
10 minute.
a little 10-minute break. We're gonna go get ourselves situated, get all this other stuff, and I kind of just want to show off. I did a little.
Yeah, you did everything.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So here we go. We're going on a break.
All right,
Catch
later,
you
guys.
later. Don't forget to like,
Right back.
follow, subscribe to all of our shit, and I'll see you later.
We'll be right back.
Unique New York. No, New York. Wow, I fucked that up.
Ladies
I
and
got
gentlemen.
yelled at.
We are fucking back. I fucking love this podcast.
I love this podcast.
Reagan told me to shut up.
You know what? Here's the thing. I want to tell fucking everyone here something.
Okay.
You're a fucking great guy. You're a great guy. You're a great gal, and you're a fucking great gal.
Well, I think you're a pretty great guy.
God.
You're a great guy. Fine. You're
It's
a great
2023. I don't judge.
So you don't assume.
I got my alcohol. We are fucking good to go.
We love you too. You're a pretty great guy.
You're a great guy.
Right.
Everyone, fucking lucky love. You're
A great gal.
a great gal.
Everyone else,
Fisher,
you are great.
you're a
Whatever
great guy.
you are.
You're a great.
You're a great gal. You're a great man. You're a great guy. You're fucking great.
Well, since we're back, Ryan does make a good point. Doesn't matter how bad it is, Sadie. It doesn't change.
Okay,
It's fair.
That's from Ryan.
so that's the last thing because we're switching topics.
Oh yes, sorry.
So, what's next?
Wait, what was that for?
That was about how men have to bottle everything up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't change.
It's just what we're talking.
Yeah.
Anyway, keep going.
Because that's a huge rabbit hole to continue down that path.
That is it. Yeah, we could make a whole.
Dark rabbit.
We could make a whole episode
Espresso.
about that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Really.
What couples do you look up to the most, or want your own life to look like?
Jay-Z and Beyonce.
Why?
Bougie.
Because money.
Bougie.
Mate, I want fucking money, mate. I want to have $1 billion in a bank account, mate.
It's
If I had to pick, it would be you and Rachel right now.
oh stop.
Well, like, despite y'all's issues that everyone has in a relationship, like, at the end of the day, y'all are so fucking cute. It's disgusting.
It's a hard time to bring, man.
Very nice.
Oh, we don't idolize anybody's relationship, dude. To be quite honest,
Your own?
but I can't look up to my own relationship.
Yes, you can.
No, I can't. I am the relationship. I can't idolize my relationship based off me.
It's conceited, but you can.
But I'm not a conceited person.
Yes, you are.
I didn't get to see a relationship as I grew up.
Same.
My mom raised me and my brother. That point period, that's it.
Listen, that's why I'm saying, like, I've never had a stable one to look up. And, like, you and Rachel now, sure. Like,
Yeah. We're a pretty good couple.
Rachel?
Solid. You're the rock.
Honestly,
Like I said.
Yeah.
agree with me on this one, but I think Grandma and Grandpa's, despite all the bullshit they put each other through, well, mostly.
I just
A
don't
certain
agree with the
person.
cheating.
No, I don't agree with that.
I don't
either.
agree with the cheating.
That's why I said despite
Good
all
thing
the
the family is
the
watching.
commitment.
It's
Cheating's
honorable.
obedience.
The commitment is very
But-
honorable.
I thought that too.
100%.
Well, for me, it is.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So,
I also don't have kids.
What about you?
What? Me?
You
I
already
told
said
you. JC.
Oh, that's right, duh.
yeah. Okay, so I don't have one. But never look up to anybody. Look up to your future self. Always. Always aspire to be a better person every fucking day. Don't fucking sit there and be the same, because you will always be the best version of yourself.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's nice to see guidelines. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
If I saw the things me and Rachel went through, if I saw that growing up, at least I can relate. You know what I mean? Like I could see what went wrong, what happened,
Yeah, but
who did what.
I'm taking learning aspects, but I don't have a. This is my favorite.
Oh, that's fair.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
That's why I always say I fight bigger men than y'all are.
Oh my god.
It's like, no.
I don't. Going into being a better fucking person, like it. I know you guys kind of know, like I'm huge on mental health shit. Like,
Yeah.
100%. Like my whole, a lot of my Twitch channel is mental health.
Preach.
I love helping people. It's what I am. It's what I do. Like that's why I've offered pretty much everyone I fucking know a place on my couch. I can just like
Yeah.
It's like it's a fucking thing. Come fucking talk to me. Come to me. I'll be there for pretty much anybody.
Yeah.
Everybody. If I don't like you, I'll still fucking be there because that's so fun.
That's fair.
What'd you just call me?
Brennan.
Friend.
Braden.
Braided.
Friend.
Anyway.
That's what I've been calling you this whole time, I'm not gonna lie.
Come on, Oklahoma.
Keep going.
It's my accent. I actually was a spokesperson for depression at a high school.
Really?
Yeah, I did it at Westmore.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, like-
I am actually, I'm the same way as you. Like, I am big on mental health because, like, I've fought with that since I was, like, 14 years old. And it's not fun,
That's, I mean,
and
like,
it's serious.
it is. So
People are like, it's all in your head. No, it may be, but no, it's not.
Actually, so hold on.
It is all in your
No,
head.
So since
it
we're
is,
but
it
so-
is.
Like,
since we're
that's
talking
what
about
consider
depression,
it.
you know the one person you're gonna love it. You know the one person that got me over all of my deep darkies?
Who?
Andrew Tate. And that's
Mine
because
was?
he said one thing:
Oh, what?
depression isn't real.
Depression isn't what? Rachel
Real.
snorted.
De-
Real.
That depression isn't real. And he got a lot of controversy from that.
You can see.
But he got an interview about it, and he explained it. He's like, yes, obviously, I understand that depression is real, and there's disabilities.
Freaking.
But he said, when I wake up, depression's not real.
That's me today. Like,
Yeah.
I refuse to let it make me do what I did back then.
Mhm.
But surprisingly, do you want to know who got me out of mine?
Andrew Tate?
Sabella Faith.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Andrew Tate spits facts.
So
He really does.
He spits so many
I believe
facts.
anybody can do it
So
themselves.
does Fresh and Fit.
They
Well,
do.
Anybody can do it themselves.
Yeah, of course.
Anybody can do it themselves. I mean, it's nice with help,
It is.
but I did pretty much everything myself. I mean, should I give background?
I would just say your background.
Yeah, you're fine. I mean, honestly, dude, if we're not worried about monetization,
Not
Yes.
I'm not going on.
Well, you're going to be here for one of these that are going to get deep, and you have to give input, Mr. Mod.
So, growing up, I grew up with a very abusive dad, mom that worked till 9, brother that I was on and off getting along with, and brother that got kicked out when I was 9 and I barely talked to him. I went through a lot of bullshit, a whole bunch of things. Like, if you go on my Discord, you will actually read a whole story of why I got my PTSD. I wasn't in the military. I wasn't anything else like that. Like, my dad took his own life, took 2 people with him, and that shit fucking sucks. To be 100% honest.
Okay.
Like, I make jokes about it. I do a lot of other stuff, but it's a coping mechanism. And with mental health type shit,
I was gonna say
that's why I went into it. It's because like seeing someone being able to do that shit, that's mental problem. I think anyone willing to take a life or take their own life for a dumb reason, the way that it happened,
Yeah.
has to be some type of mental.
Oh, it has to be.
Like you can't. There's no way you can just go in, boom.
Yeah.
It doesn't.
it's a bit of a dark topic, but a relating subject is that my brother out in Powell, Wyoming. I have a tattoo for him, the angel on this arm, right with his name. I was on my way to Powell to go pick him up. He was going to come live with me. You know what I mean? When I was on my way there, I found out that he had taken a shotgun and, you know, life, you know.
Yeah. Same.
And, you know, I feel like there's a lot of rage there at first, a lot of not understanding, you know?
Yes.
But at the same time, I can't say that in my life I haven't felt the same place. You know what I mean? So I mean, absolutely, you know, I'm gonna lean on like the depression thing, you know what I mean, the PTSD thing, because to me, for me at least, my PTSD is what actually creates my depression. You know what I mean?
I've been there with that one.
But what I will say is that, yeah, I agree. I mean, it's incredibly maddening, I want to say is the word. Like, it makes you very angry. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It makes you angry at everything that created that situation. You know what I mean?
Even outside of the situation, to be honest, anything that like upsets you at that point while you're in the middle of that. Because so, a year and a half ago, I was in like really bad state. I'm not gonna go fully into that because I don't know how that one goes. But I was yelling a lot at everybody around me, and like I fucked up a lot.
Oh yeah.
Like I was in such a bad state of mind, I couldn't do anything, and nobody was willing. Like, it's why I did everything alone.
Yeah.
I was willing to be there. I had a girl that literally broke up with me because of my PTSD issues. I had my family members not really like understanding the situation, like me being there for people, and I was the only one who wasn't really being taken care of. The people that I should have been looking up to, that I should be able to look up to, weren't there.
Well, kind of. So, mine isn't related to y'all's, right? But kind of more to hit on like what you're talking about. Like when Rachel left, there wasn't a day I didn't wake up and think about it.
Right.
Yeah, like that. The demons then fought me so hard that I woke up attempting it.
Yeah.
Right. The one thing that saved me was hearing my daughter, who wasn't there, running in my house. It just, you know, things happen.
Right.
Even after I moved back up here and we started working on our marriage again, every day woke up and that was my instant thought. Because it's bad to talk, like, it's bad how far depression can take somebody, because I woke up every day completely content with another man raising my kids and convinced myself that I'm a horrible father, husband, and that there's someone better, you know, out there.
A lot of deep thoughts.
There was.
I had.
And I'm not saying the depression ever leaves, because it doesn't, but I think it upgrades to an extent. Like, I saw a TikTok actually this morning, and it actually hit in ways I never thought it would. And it said, no, I don't feel like being suicidal, but I don't care if I live or die today.
I will tell you.
And that's
real
it.
quick.
I'm getting a new tattoo next month. I'm excited.
Rock and roll.
What a whole
I will say that in my perspective, the biggest thing for me, I wouldn't call it an abandonment issue. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
However, what I will say is that. Sorry, that threw me off.
You're good.
Everybody that I grew up with and gave a fuck about growing up with is gone.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so it's very easy for me personally, at least, to keep people at a distance. You know what I mean? Because I don't want to feel close to people. You know what I mean? Because when they're gone, it's a little too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And at least that's how I've kind of reconciled with my relationships, friendships, problem. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hit on.
It's not why I gave you the cup.
I was just making sure.
Yeah.
So I want to hit on a point that Ryan said: depression never leaves.
I know.
I am gonna fully disagree with that.
I don't.
I am relieved of my depression. I am relieved of a lot of that shit. I have done so much work on myself that like a lot of it's like I am in the best place right now
Mhm.
in my entire life than I've ever been.
Well, I'm not. How do I put this? I believe that depression never leaves because all it takes is a trigger.
Yep.
You can unlight the fuse, but it's ready to be lit.
Now, is that depression or do you think that's trauma?
It's trauma, but that
Right.
traumatic events lead
Right.
to depression.
Right.
It's a fucked up chain
Right.
that brings you from being at your highest back to your lowest.
Right.
And that's why I believe depression never leaves. It just subsides. It sits and it waits. Because I'm the happiest I've ever been in my entire life.
Right.
I'm very, very mentally strong. I know who I am. I value who I am. I value what I have. And nothing can take that from me. However, if I wake up and my wife isn't here, triggered. If my wife passes, triggered. If one of my kids aren't here, triggered. Depression doesn't go away. It just hides itself in your brain so it can be lit again.
It's waiting for that
I don't know.
moment.
It is.
The only thing that I think that would set me back into a depression is something I won't even say it because it's pretty bad.
I
But
expect it to be the last thing I drink.
but
You're fine.
with it, I've had 5 PTSD attacks today.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I've had like multiple things, and like I don't tell anybody like what's triggering them. I don't want like your guys' shit to change up how you talk and a lot of other shit because it happens with shit that you guys do.
But that's what we're here for.
But I don't give a fuck.
That's not the fucking point.
Anyway.
All right, we're going down a rabbit hole.
So
Question. When you're done, I guess.
yeah, but like that's the shit that would set me off into deep depression.
Yeah. But
And
that's what I'm
like
saying
the
is depression
trigger.
is
It's late to answer
Yeah.
this.
It doesn't anymore. And a lot of stuff that used to set me into that shit doesn't
Yeah.
anymore. There's one. I guarantee you, there's one thing that set me. into
I know there's damn near
That's fine.
one thing that would trigger that. So that's why I said depression never leaves, it just hides.
But that would be a new set of depression. I wouldn't
But
say that's the
I'm
same
not
thing.
I'm not saying that you can't overcome a traumatic event that caused all of your depression. What I'm saying is it's an emotion. It's there. Depression never leaves.
There's always a likelihood of having depression because something happens. I guess.
Yeah.
In that sense, yeah.
So,
Oh wait.
to finish that topic,
Yeah, we have no
let's
question.
roll on to the next topic. Yes?
All right, to lighten the mood,
I'm happy.
what's the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to you in your life?
I'm gonna be 100% honest on this one.
Please.
I don't get embarrassed. I can tell
There
you. Some,
has to have been something.
I can tell you some stupid ass shit that I've done.
Nothing
Or
that's
things
ever
that-
made your cheeks turn red.
The only things that ever really like made me embarrassed was someone going to a girl and like, oh, this guy likes you, but I don't even do that shit anymore.
I think that my most embarrassing moment was I was 13 years old and I was in an amusement park. And I have this really cool aunt, and her name is Aunt Francina.
Yeah.
She full pants my ass in the middle of the amusement park.
Okay, so in the middle of gym class, I got pants, right?
Mm-hmm.
My underwear came with it.
That's what I'm saying.
Middle school.
Well, you must have a shower then, brother, because good for you.
In high school, I got slapped across the face with a piece of pepperoni pizza because I told this boy that our friend Daniela liked, and she got embarrassed about it.
So she slapped her in the face with a pepperoni pizza. Your pimples.
But no, like that's the only thing that's ever really embarrassed me is like girls and shit. But if you go with like things that I've done to embarrass other people, I can tell you that easy.
I think I've got 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Tell.
So, the first, the number one? Okay.
Actually, I have another one too.
So, my number one.
Uh-huh.
I was at Six Flags when I was about 12 years old,
Mm-hmm.
and there was a lot of wasps out. One of the wasps flew up my trunks
It did not.
and right on the pee hole. Right on the pee hole.
That embarrassed you?
Right. Yes. You know why?
She had to show somebody?
No.
Oh.
My mother's the one that fixed it.
Comment.
Oh, most embarrassing moment for Ryan's is sending me nudes with Rachel sitting right there. Brother, that's not embarrassment. That's fucking commit.
That's pride.
Okay, so
You were like this, actually, Sadie.
I have another one.
Dirty backwater?
so I think
You fucking eggplant.
I think the reason why I don't get embarrassed like at all, like I'm sure there's something that would embarrass me like in the future or whatever. But the biggest reason why I don't get embarrassed is one, I don't give a fuck about what people think about me. Two, I've literally went to a wedding in a banana hammock.
It's more like a carrot,
That's
not
fair.
a plant.
I would do that too. I agree.
What is yours, baby?
It's more like a half-eaten Tic Tac, but you're being
Well,
generous.
my first choice was pizza. However, when I was 14, 15, and my mother was with her ex-husband, we lived in California, and I started my period for the first time.
Oh, yeah, oh
in
my
movie
God.
theater.
Oh no!
Weren't you wearing white pants?
No, I had white pants on.
That's what I said. Weren't you wearing white pants?
Yes. And luckily, the movie theater on base was like right up the street from our house. So, my mom's ex-husband had like a bunch of like friends over, and they were playing poker. And I got into the house, and I asked him where Mom was, and he's like, "Why? What do you need?" And I was like, "It's kind of a girl issue." And he's like, "Well, whatever it is, you can say it right now." So I had to tell him that I started my period in front of all these grown-ass fucking men. And I was just like super red.
That's pretty embarrassing.
It was very embarrassing.
Own that
Yes, ma'am.
shit.
Mine too.
He felt like an
Hey,
ass
if I had
afterwards.
two, and I could only say one.
You can
There-
say your
special guest. She's a special
I'm
guest.
a special guest. You're welcome.
That's so Sadie.
Go to my secrets.
Keep going.
But the first one is I was like maybe 6 years old, 7. And this little wonderful witch of a woman,
Wait, you have to tell them where it was. We lived in the trailer park.
you know the trailer parks at my mom's house? You know that playground?
Yeah.
I was on the monkey bars and this motherfucker pulled my pants and underwear down in front of everybody. You know we were at school. And it was recess time, and she did that. So my retaliation, and she was trying to flirt with a boy, so I pulled her pants down, and she was in a little thong.
What a tramp.
Yeah, slut.
Tyson, what's your
All
second?
right, what's your second one?
My second one was we were playing Pong, and there was this girl that was over that I was really trying to impress until I got pants, and then I was no longer impressive.
So you're like me.
He's a grower.
The second one, and I was 15 years old. It was my birthday.
Mhm.
We went to an Italian restaurant, and this summa bitch
Mm-hmm.
decided to tell my mom and my stepdad in front of the waiter that I used to carve art on myself.
Oh, damn.
Yeah! I was like, you stupid. Guess what? She's not a virgin! I was so embarrassed.
Well, thanks for coming.
Rob found out that I was not
Mic drop.
virgin when I started talking to him in my sleep.
That's awkward.
Hilarious!
Anyway, what's the next question?
Alright. Rachel, you going?
Oh, actually, one more thing.
No.
The Evolution podcast
It's tomorrow.
is no longer a thing.
No, it's gonna be a thing still.
Still a thing?
It's still gonna be a
I
thing.
thought we were going.
It still needs
Well,
to be a
I
thing.
it's-
I thought we were going. It's going to be a theory podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's gonna be a theory based.
Since we all believe the same thing now.
To be fair, I debunked myself.
To give you an insight.
That got spicy though.
To give an insight, right? All right, I'll tell you what happened. Okay, I'm gonna share this with the podcast. Me and Ryan got into a very, very heated argument about this. Okay, and then I left and I thought about it, right? And he was right. That was pretty much it.
We were mad until we got the Thanksgiving
We
invite.
were horrendously angry until I left, had about an hour, and thought about it. And then I was saying it out loud to myself again, and I said, hold on a minute.
And then you received a text about mashed potatoes.
I got a text about, hey, Thanksgiving's on
On the next podcast. Let's
Right.
go.
On the next, are we done? Evolution.
theories in general.
Keep going home.
No, don't drink and drive. Do not drink
He
and drive.
doesn't drive. He's staying here.
Yeah.
Oh
Oh, you guys do, don't you?
yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, we work tomorrow.
On vacation.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's okay.
Say
We get together. We get
I
together.
just went to Mexico. Don't worry, guys. Let me check my VPN real quick. Oh.
Tomorrow we
Yeah,
can
it's-
Friday podcast.
But
Oh, we're having our first Friday podcast tomorrow. Make sure you come by. I'm sorry we haven't done it yet. It's just been kind of a hectic couple weeks.
it happened.
We have to get the podcast right in order to podcast the
But
podcast. You know what I'm saying?
We are
With
podcasting
the
podcast.
podcast tomorrow, we are actually not going to be doing talking to.
The chat
Is
is
it
much,
still gonna
yeah.
be live though?
Yeah, no, it's still a live chat. It's
Still
just
live.
more. It's more cast based instead of interacting.
Yeah. So I would say the first 10, 20 minutes, we'll talk.
So maybe
Yeah,
read
yeah.
questions after everything.
I would like
We're
to
not
just
reading
put this
questions.
out there real
It's just
quick.
conversation.
Mhm.
Well,
Um,
if they have questions
Real quick.
about everything.
Yeah.
Because we've had this box, but we might have new people watching. Would we like to tell the new people watching what this
Oh,
box is going to turn
This
into?
this will be the giveaway box.
No shit.
Yeah, and we already have ideas for the first giveaway.
Open the bitch up.
I'm not telling.
Giveaway ball.
Empty!
Again.
You get hopes and dreams.
Not in this house.
Not in this house. I'll have you know.
Eventually, I'll have a spin wheel with
Don't lie.
conversations.
Yeah,
I
but
like that. That's a good idea.
yeah. So what's next?
What qualities are
I'm sorry, I
important
hate
for you
someone.
and a partner?
I feel like we've already hit that.
Wait.
No, we did.
Wait,
Technically.
wait.
Technically, in a way, we did. Move on.
Hold up. Yeah, we're switching. Okay.
Yeah, we're switching.
Switching? Okay.
I feel like if we go in relationships, it's right back to depression.
Right.
Rabbit hole again.
We're just going down the sad hole again.
Michaela! I should call her. No, I should not call her.
Yes, ma'am.
Shut your mouth.
Thank you.
Hey, yo.
There you go. What do you enjoy the most about dating?
Yeah.
And what do you hate the most about dating?
I like the wooey. I hate the expectations. All right, next.
I'll say this. I hate. God, it's been a minute since I've dated. I hate that.
No, because you still date me.
No,
Mm,
y'all don't
no.
date no more.
No,
We
that's so
still go
different.
out on
Anyway,
dates.
Rachel.
Let it in. Let it
Oh, you got
let it
married.
unfold. Let it unfold.
Let's simmer.
Right.
The thing I hated about dating the most was the facade of dating. Right.
I'm this perfect person.
It's not that. Like, a majority of my relationships have been long relationships, right?
Yep.
It's the dating phase to where you both think that you have to be who you're expecting.
They're
Not
trying
at
to
all.
match your energy.
No, it's not even that.
No.
Like,
You
dating
love bum.
men are always more gentleman-like,
Yeah.
getting and on the first date.
Right.
Just like women.
You love bomb.
I love bomb.
That's what most men do.
Anyways,
No, it's an ADHD thing.
and the woman is this polite, proper, elegant woman 90% of the time. Third, fourth date comes around. Now you're getting this
The
raunchy-
gene.
outrageous, explosive, vocal woman, and be who you need to be, right? Do it the fucking first time I meet you.
Yeah.
Because for me, for at least the most part, I maintain the gentleman aspect, right? I like open doors and do all this shit and then do all these things
Go there.
and then that's it. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
No, so like when I say like you love bomb, like so you go excessive. Like if you have ADHD, I mean I have it really bad, right? With my ADHD stuff,
Mhm.
I love bomb hard as fuck. Unless if I knew the person.
The only time I love bomb is if I'm drunk.
So
So now,
so love bombing is you do everything for that person until you get killed.
No, not at all.
Love bombing is also-
That's the definition of love.
But what I'm saying is I don't do that.
here's all these
Yeah,
gifts.
like
Here's all my
It's an
love.
ADHD.
I don't
ADHD.
just-
It's like you follow everything you do. You do this, you do that. You do
Not
this,
at all.
you do that. Okay.
When we dated,
Yeah, that's
right?
Yeah.
I never fucking texted her.
that's one of the biggest ADHD things.
I don't love bomb any of the girls I've ever dated.
So it's
What do you mean by you never texted her?
it's a
When we dated,
You never texted her first?
hold on.
Oh,
Let me put it this way.
There's an
Wait,
expectation.
when we dated, right? I've already given you my time, my effort, my money.
So is she. Well, maybe not your money, but her time,
But
her
see,
effort.
but this is gonna go down another rabbit hole.
Keep going.
We won't go down that
a
A
road.
man's time and money is more valuable than a woman's time and money.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
My
Because
time and my money.
hold on. Let me finish.
In my life.
Let me finish.
Okay.
I can get one date in 6 years. She can have 30.
Does she go on 30?
It's not if she does. It's
She has the opportunity.
she has the opportunity to get 1,000 dates to where I got this one in 3 years.
I'll love Bob.
So my time and money is more valuable than hers because if it's a date, she ain't paying for shit. The only thing she gets to do is pick where we eat because her doors are open, her food is paid for, the whole night is paid for.
And if we have sex or not.
I legitimately ran up to the fucking hostess and been like, "Here's my card."
But you can't base the exception of the rule based off the majority of the outcomes.
Okay,
I mean, you're
hold
right.
on.
Yeah.
No, not everybody's even answering the question.
All right, go.
Okay.
What do you hate about dating?
And what you
Hate and love.
like about
Oh,
it?
I do like that. That's usually when you see the woman at her best.
You love the wooing.
Yeah, so it's.
No, I like how good she looks.
Yeah, it's what
That's
you
not
enjoy
wooing.
about dating and then what you hate.
So
You pervert.
Yes,
Damn, if I could sit here and get lectured by a pervert,
you're welcome for spending some knowledge your way.
I'm not gonna retain
You
any
should.
of it.
Go ahead,
All
Brady.
right, go.
Stop saying pervert.
there you go.
Anyway.
So
Done. All right, go.
I'll take it.
so the things I hate about dating. Let me start with that. So
Oh, Ryan.
the things I hate about dating is it's weird because like I like dating and I hate dating for the same reasons.
Okay.
I like dating because I like the especially the beginning parts of dating is like getting close with someone new, getting like all this other shit and like all that shit. But at the same time, I hate it for the same reason because you get close to that person and then they go.
Yeah, just because they're gonna leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, no, I actually actively refuse to date
That's fair.
until I can find somebody that I can view the same way that my father looks at me. That's just it, because I won't waste my time and I won't waste theirs.
Well, that comes to like y'all's generation. Our generation is that you. How do I put this? We fish in a barrel full of fish, but we're after like
A fish.
the bell of the ball. You know what I mean?
Trial, we should be catching a 20-pound cat.
That's what I'm saying, man.
That's crazy.
Like, it's useless to date nowadays.
I haven't been on a date in a year and a half.
Good.
I don't.
Oh, well, trust me, we know you don't date.
No.
I
Just
date in 3 years.
No, I do. I know what I want and what I expect, and if I can't receive that, then
That's different. It's not date.
No.
Wait, hold on.
Dinner.
Hold on.
Oh, it's
No,
honestly from dating.
Hold on. Did someone take you somewhere?
I paid for my own. It's
Oh,
the
damn.
same
So, no, hold on. No, so it's a date, but you fucked up.
yeah.
expectation of having to be something with that.
Okay, so I'll say this, and I feel like it's based off the majority, right? Not exceptions. Men want to do that.
They want to impress.
The fact that you paid for it, let alone if me and you on a date,
You need to fight,
and you went out of the way to pay for the meal, I'm instantly leaving you.
but I paid for my own. I didn't pay for his.
Ryan has a question. What's that,
Well,
Ryan?
I paid for my
Send the
own.
question, we'll answer it completely. Because we might get distracted again, but say your question. Hopefully it's okay. But no, so if we go into like the whole like you pay for a date.
I paid for my half. I didn't pay for the date.
What's the problem with paying the different?
Thank you.
What's the problem with paying the difference? So
Love this person.
That's right.
It's his brother.
yeah. So
Love you.
the problem with paying the difference, I would say, let's say I want to date with this girl. She paid the half of it.
Ryan, what the fuck?
I'm not gonna feel like I'm doing my part.
Well, it's not even that. From like, at least from my perspective, right? The way I view it, if you're paying for half the meal, you're too independent for me.
I take back everything.
It's too okay. So how do I put this? So early relationship.
Days before the date, I'm paying for my own.
So then he's a piece of shit. If you're in your early,
I've gone on many dates.
if you're in the early stages of dating, right, and you're already proving that you're independent.
Date these guys.
Can I finish? If you're in the early phases of dating and you're paying for half the shit, you're showing me that you're too independent and you no longer need me.
I'm showing that I expect high expectation.
Yeah.
No, so that's where it comes from. You shouldn't have to even pull your card out or cash to pay for your
The
house.
man's job in a tale as old as time has always been to impress the woman and intrigue the woman. That is the
it's
job.
I'm
men.
not impressed by money. I need
But it's-
impressed by actions and words.
But see, this is where the whole fresh and fit things comes from, right? And they preach the same three things,
I
and when-
have done that, bitch.
and women
And did
women
you like
try
it?
to say that it's not the case, but women value men based off of three things: money, power, and status.
No.
100%.
Okay.
Oh, so how come you're not dating a homeless man?
Because it comes back to the communication thing. We had a conversation. I got us out of debt in a rent house, and he bought a house, and I was like, we can't do this. And he was like, what do you mean? I was like, are you going to pay rent and I pay for small bills and groceries, vice versa? Or are we going to split it 50-50? I know he's not a man!
Hold on. Shut up.
So
Let's answer the question.
Okay.
Why are you not dating a homeless man if money, power, and status does not matter?
Because I shouldn't be providing everything.
So money.
So you just go take
So money.
Wait,
No.
50!
100 and 100. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying if those three things don't matter, go date a homeless man.
if we're gonna
Power. Don't care about your status in life. Just, I need you to be able to help me when I'm like, hey, I have medical issues and I can't work, but
So
you
you're
can't
asking-
pay any
You're
of the
asking
bills.
for support
Okay, so
and financial
hold on,
support.
hold on. Let's say here.
Okay.
That's 50-50.
Fantastic.
It comes after the honeymoon.
100%.
That comes after the honeymoon.
We were
That's something to talk about.
phase like within less than a year.
No,
About how
honeymoon
long
phase
it
is what,
lasts.
3?
Six months to
You
a
do
year.
realize that we
6
were
months
high
to a year.
school sweethearts.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Can I
There's
finish
a
Can I finish my fucking stuff?
Keep going, Greg.
Guys,
I know.
Whenever it fucking ends.
I
Next to it.
whenever you
I'm not gonna put a time frame on fucking honeymoon phase because everybody's fucking different. Every relationship's fucking different.
there is no honeymoon phase.
So you had it in high school. Anyway,
100%. You ruined your puppy dog year.
Myself, my grandparents did that for me.
that's fine though. So, but like, you go into this whole. You have a guy that comes in and you're paying for half the shit for a first time like date shit. He's showing you that all he wants from you is what's in your hands.
Joke's on you, we didn't have sex.
Well,
So,
I kind of disagree with that one. Because, first off, all relationships are built around sex. And if you're calling me a liar,
you're wrong.
you're retarded. Sorry. But all relationships are built around sex. That's how... Please tell me I'm wrong, because we can go down this whole fucking Robin. Because I already debunked a 12-year-old.
I can give you a lot of explanations on that where that's wrong.
But it's not.
So tell me how someone with
Wait.
HIV, AIDS, and it happens all the fucking time with that shit. They don't have sex with each other.
hmm
They literally sit there and they actually have like a friendship relationship where they actually do everything in a different.
Because, do you see the person?
Yes.
Physical attraction, that's sex.
What are they thinking?
I'm not saying, hi, I'm a stranger, let's fuck real quick. I'm
Hey.
saying it's based around sex.
I've done
So-
it.
Physical attraction is the first thing based off everything. Anyways, Ryan said, showing that they are dependent shows that they are not always going to be a Barbie doll, holding a pocket, not doing anything in a relationship other than being a sex pocket.
Thank you.
Correct, but you're wrong. A relationship should be 100% from both sides, so if someone can't give the 100%, then the other can give percent vice versa.
I'm allowing fucking everything to come.
Read what?
Oh, who's Aztec?
Aztec, thanks for the first fucking comment.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
Okay, hold up. This is going to Armand. Hey, Ryan, anything that comes in, just fucking accept it because I don't give a fuck what comes in.
Yeah.
Anybody can read anything. I do appreciate you doing that before I did.
So I'm gonna read this, Ryan, and then I will talk about
Aztec. I fucking appreciate you. You're a motherfucking badass. I fucking love you.
when you sneeze. There's a 50-50 chance you shit your pants, or you get a free pizza, or would you rather always have wet socks? All right, I'll hit that in a second. So with Ryan, that's weird because I just told Brayden that relationships are built around sex. The only difference between relationships building around sex is that one role controls if it happens or not, the other one is giving the effort to get it. When you first start a relationship, the first mind on a man is sex. To where the woman's first
Before I
thought
make you a
process
meme, put your hand down.
is
Make me.
the three values that women look for in men. Majority, not exceptions to the rule.
I'm using it for the sake that.
So it's
Back up.
the 50-50 or the 100 for 100 that everyone keeps talking about. That just like Brayden said, that comes after the honeymoon phase. When me and Rachel started dating, I paid for everything. If we went on a date, everywhere we went, I paid for, I financed, all that stuff. For the longest time, I still did that throughout our relationship past the honeymoon phase. Now that there's been bumps in our life, if Rachel had things that contributed at the time, yes, that is acceptable. We've been in a long-term relationship. If she's working, if she's making money, just like Brayden said earlier, yes, help pay for some things, do some things, and then we split everything in the household. If you're not working, your main priority is my kids and my house and my peace.
Can I see that charger?
What, Sadie?
So,
My bad.
because I paid for my part of the date,
You fucked up.
that's why I don't get sex.
First off, you don't get sex
control
because
that.
you say no.
You control that.
We-
Women control sex. Men
we-
just go after
We
it.
as women get to decide
Um,
if we have sex with that man or not.
A man
Honestly-
will have sex with you, whether you're saying yes or no.
Sorry, for Aztec,
That's not what I meant.
I'm taking this
A
sneak.
man will have sex with you. If you say yes,
I'm gonna
Or
make
he'll
this.
keep trying.
I'm gonna make this exact point.
Hey,
Are
real
you ready? Are you ready?
If they keep trying,
Thank
then
you.
they start that.
That's so much better.
He's a special guest.
Ruby.
I have a question for you.
Oh,
You have two guys, okay? They're both the exact
a
same.
man's gonna keep trying.
Okay,
until
you have two guys. They're both the
obviously
exact
it's not
same,
gonna
okay?
Okay.
Look the exact same, act the exact same, fuck the exact same, all of that.
How do you know?
One is
Just,
naked,
just listen. He's
Just
giving you a
listen.
scenario.
one makes 30,000 a year, one makes 300,000 a year.
Okay.
Who are you picking?
That's it?
Yep.
Those are the bases, just
Yep.
money.
All right, we'll say this. Carpet guy in your
So
head,
who's gonna
right?
help you split those bills?
Hold on, let her answer this. What is your perfect man?
Alright.
Ready?
Height.
That's sweatshirt. I see you with the sneaky vape it. I don't know what you're talking about.
Hang on, sneak snap, just.
Okay, so first of all, I do not care about weight.
Lies.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
You telling me
Have
that you
you
would
every man I've
I'm sorry.
dated
Hold on.
tell
hold
a fucking
Hold
lie.
on. I'm sorry. I don't see your 300-pound Cheeto-eating husband right next to you.
Is that what you are?
Look, I may have this, but my arms and my shoulders are still intact.
You is if I put the effort
Mhm.
to look good for you,
Mhm.
You put
please
the
look
effort.
decent.
Oh, so now weight matters.
Please don't make me pick you up from the goddamn bed.
So weight matters. Physical attraction
I
is
don't
number
want
one.
to date a 500-pound man.
Okay, so now see how now, as we're talking about your stereotypical man,
Due for a job, how are they gonna help me pay
Say-
50-50?
Sadie, so I just really want to point this out, and I'm sorry if I'm interrupting anybody. You're proving my point that attraction, appearance, money, and power matters.
You have a point where you want. Right.
I do have a limit, and it's I shouldn't have to take care of you like I take care of a fucking baby.
Yeah, so
right.
That's
You're welcome.
not a man. That is not a
Okay.
man.
And that's what we've been saying.
Okay, let me fucking express that real fucking quick. 'Cause that's what we're looking
Wait.
at. So, I said, a man's gonna go, yes, you
That's
know,
what I asked
that's not fuck. Saying it that sense, that's not the fucking case.
okay, so
I'm saying this on the fucking podcast.
I'm talking to.
I don't care.
Okay,
I said this on the fucking podcast.
Let's-
I wanna
let's
make
fucking hear it
myself
then.
fucking 100%.
okay,
fucking-
let's hear it.
Okay. A man's gonna try whether they say yes or no. If they say no, they're gonna continue to try. If you're a piece of shit, you're gonna rape. Right? I hate that I just said that.
Yeah.
It's like that's what happens.
Yeah.
It fucking happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like a man's gonna try until they know it's not gonna fucking
Yeah.
happen. Most of the time. I mean, me, I'm nowhere near that sense, but like for most fucking men, like
When is your cutoff line though?
most. All right, so hold on.
when's
Since you
my cutoff line?
When is your
hold on.
When's my cutoff line?
Yes.
For like me, I'm gonna say I am an exception to this rule because I'm not going for the sex on like first date. Like if you have sex with me on the first date, I'm not gonna do it.
suspect? Like, what is your cutoff line if you're dating a girl for a set amount of time and she
Phone
doesn't
hashtag.
do a certain something, whether it's sex, vocal, like communication? Like, what is your cutoff line regardless?
Okay, so with that, hold on. With that, Aztec commented, and I want to hit on it with that.
Hit on it.
So Aztec said this argument is whack. It's a right to have standards. You are correct. You are allowed to have standards. However, hold on, how do I put this? So I'm not debunking that you can't have standards because everyone has to meet a certain quota or a certain checklist in order to be in the start of the relationship. You're allowed to have standards, and they can be loose or they can be heavy. Just like my favorite podcast.
Valid?
Huh? No, I'm not saying it's invalid, but what I'm saying is that you're trying to debunk the fact that you're.
I'm not trying to debunk shit.
It's the fact that you're saying like money doesn't matter, weight doesn't matter, but it does, and you've proven yourself twice that it does.
Money doesn't matter as long as you can help me.
But
I shouldn't be paying 100%.
You have limitations to money.
And you shouldn't be paying 100%.
Yes, but you have
So,
limitations to
I
money.
would like to clarify that my question was not answered. Same
Oh,
guy,
oh yeah,
Same way.
that's right.
30,000 a year, 300,000 a year.
Who are you picking?
Okay, I'm talking. You're making about
Just
30,000 a
money?
year,
Just money.
but it's the same person.
But it's the same person.
Same person both ways. Are you not
So
going to pick
30
the
or
person that's?
300?
Yep.
Are you not going to
I
pick?
pick 30.
Why?
Because
you
I
can
feel
build
like
together.
he would have way
No, I'm
more
gonna say that. You can build
connection with me than someone's. I'm working all the time. I can't spend time with you.
But if they're not working all the time, I'm saying the exact same person.
They're
All right,
not
hon,
the exact
hon,
same
so-
person.
But they are.
They're not.
There's the exact same people that
Reality,
make 300,000
there will always be differences between two people, whether they make 30 or 300. The more money you make, the more fucking egotistical they get.
Not necessarily.
From what I have come across, yes.
Exceptions to the
I
rule.
make
Don't break it in
$30
majority.
an hour, but I can't pay my bills.
So we're talking about.
I make $25 an hour, and I can pay all my bills and still have leisure
We're
time.
talking about $80+ an hour.
Why does that matter?
It does.
Okay.
I'll tell you why. Because financial stability.
Yep.
And you've expressed, right, through your experience, that the lack of financial stability created issues.
Myself.
And see,
and I'm
now
not
you're
saying-
becoming independent.
I'm not saying that you
I got no
can't.
problem saying that.
What I'm
I do.
saying is that you have somebody, right, man of your dreams, standing in front of you, making $300,000 a year. Man of your dreams making 30 a year, right?
Do I meet
But-
them at the same time?
Sure. You know what I mean?
Okay.
But you know what I mean? And what I'm saying is that this man is able 100% without fail to provide.
My perfect match.
Perfect match.
Perfect match.
Course.
300,000 or 30,000.
We're talking $200 an hour making guy of your dreams.
It's because he could go from 30 to 300.
I'll tell you the difference, right? Because the guy that makes $30,000 a year cannot be stable enough to help you.
And as much as you disagree,
Even though
ask
you
your
love him
sister.
in every
I
other
didn't say
aspect.
And I'm just saying,
I didn't
ask,
say shit.
I'm
You
just
know what I'm
saying,
saying?
ask your sister what happened when I stopped making money.
Did you leave it?
Shut the fuck in. There's no
Okay.
stability there.
I'm more of like a love-based person. Like I stayed with
Okay, so
Zach
I think I
for
actually-
so long
I
because
think I asked you
loved
this
him.
question when you first got here, right?
Uh-huh.
Say you get in a relationship, okay, and we're just gonna say two random dudes, right?
Okay.
Get in a relationship. You don't want to work anymore. Now you have a kid. Okay, it's hypothetical, right? You now have a kid. You don't want to pay for childcare. You want to be a stay-at-home mom. Would you rather have the option to do so, or would you rather not have that option?
If it goes longer.
If you woke up one day and you're like, man, I'm fucking tired of being a mom. I'm tired of working.
Probably your
I want to stay home and be a stay-at-home mom.
What's my job?
Doesn't matter. Would you rather?
God damn it.
Would you rather have the ability to be a
No.
stay-at-home mom and raise your kids, or would you rather not have that option?
If I ever want to be a mom,
Mhm.
Right.
which is like 0 to 100%,
Okay,
I would probably want to be a stay-at-home mom like
Okay.
Rachel.
and that comes with financial
But
stability.
if you don't want to be a stay-at-home mom and you want to be that independent.
First time blonde girl has talked in an hour. Welcome, contraband.
Thank you.
So, anyway, going back to, what did you ask me again?
What is your like cutoff line?
My
For
cutoff
dating.
line? For dating?
Like, what is
so
the interest cutoff line for dating?
my interest cutoff line for dating, I mean, like I said,
Honestly,
it's hard to ask her these questions because she is an exception.
Ask her.
I'm not
No,
an
no, no, no.
exception.
What I'm talking about with your last conversation. She is an exception.
Mhm.
Let's gonna step.
So, like, and I would say I'm an
Yes,
exception.
I did answer Aztec's question.
Yeah.
I said you're allowed to have standards, however,
Okay.
it's
Hold on, I want to put this on pause for a minute. Can we go up to the comment?
what Aztecs?
Yes,
We've already gone past that.
that's fine. We got past it, but we didn't answer it.
I did. Me and Ty.
I did.
Okay, 50-50 chance, or would you rather always have wet socks that can't dry off?
Oh, I'm either
dry?
shitting my pants or getting pizza.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
Cringy is.
What about you guys? What would you rather have?
The fucking free pizza.
I would
So you'd
shit
rather shit
to get free pizza.
every
There you
time you
go.
sneeze?
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Sneeze often.
Since,
shit
since
myself.
this has
and I
been
do.
interrupted fucking 3 times, can we ask the question
Yes,
one more
Ryan,
time so we
just
got
answer
like
it.
the whole thing, and if it needs to be, it can be put into a TikTok. Ask it one more time.
What is your cutoff line for dating a girl? Whether it's attraction, affection, or sexual.
Okay, so with me being the exception, the sexual to me doesn't fucking matter because I can be both.
100%.
The moment that you fail to communicate.
Yep.
Communication is my biggest
The minute
fucking.
that
If
you
you
can't-
can't communicate with me,
No.
we're done.
No, the minute that you
Clear.
fail to communicate is the minute
For
I
like a
stop
couple of
being
times and then
interested.
ghost her for 2 and then text her again.
No, if you ghost me once, I'm done.
Yeah, no, that's it. Bye.
Cute.
If you fucking ghost me once, I'm fucking
Right. So that's attention,
then-
right?
Yeah,
Or
like,
communication.
you-
What do you?
So, I'm gonna go
I
towards.
think attention is like physical attention. Like if we're out
Physical
on a
attention?
date and you're
Well-
like, yeah, not like that.
There's too much and too little. I mean, if we're out, we're fucking at a bar.
Please don't stick your tongue down my throat. That's all I ask.
Yes. I mean, let me put my arm around you. Whatever. Okay, cool. That's
You
fine.
can hug me. You can give me a little
Yeah.
like.
See, but
text.
we still,
Yeah.
as women, we still get to decide if that even happens.
Yeah. But like,
I mean,
We get the deciding factor at the end of the fucking month.
I love my mom.
percent are gonna decide yes.
yeah. So like, the
Gonna-
that's the thing. But like,
Not.
you stick my tongue down your throat in the middle of a fucking bar.
We're done.
We're done.
We're done. I feel like you're claiming your territory
Aztec wants
before
to
you
know
have
what
territory.
flavors
Yeah.
y'all are rocking in the vapes.
Strawberry banana.
Strawberry banana,
I
though.
forgot what mine is.
Raspberry
Does everyone in this room have
watermelon.
a vape? Let me hear the flavors we are rocking tonight.
Raspberry watermelon.
This flavor, I don't fucking
So,
know. I don't remember what it's called.
Normally, I do no free promo, but I'm
Don't say the brand.
Don't say the brand.
Spinny, right? Lemonade.
What was the last one?
Affection, communication, sexual.
So affection, you have to be willing to at least take care of yourself a little bit with that. Like, if I'm going to have like,
Affection.
That's not affection. That's self help.
yeah, but
It's
like,
care.
Yeah.
the sort of thing.
It's like
We just covered affection.
So I'll say this,
We
right?
just covered affection.
I'll say I think this goes to like
communication. Then
I'll say
Communication, we already covered that because you goes me, I'm fucking done.
love language, right?
You're done.
We can go based off that love language,
I have a
right?
question for that.
I'm a
actually.
very touchy person,
I am too.
right? That's why like Rachel's like, can't just fucking say here. No, bitch, touch me.
I'm a
Okay,
word
well
of
then,
affirmation.
with that being said, let me ask this question.
Okay.
Right?
What is your guys' love language? Rather words of affirmation, physical touch, gifts, acts of service, or quality time?
I would say
Words of affirmation.
touch and words of affirmation. I don't really have any other.
100%
Yeah,
that's
like,
Period.
like
Ryan has
so being ADHD, one of the biggest things. One of the biggest things.
Don't touch it, baby girl.
One of the biggest things with ADHD, the best thing you could do for someone with ADHD, to show them that you're still there for them.
Is trust or love more?
It doesn't matter. Like, it could be a hand.
Welcome, psychic, and we'll get to that in a second.
I appreciate it.
It sounds
You're a
like
fucking badass.
fun.
But like, if you put your hand on my knee, it shows that you're there. That's it.
That's
That's
fair.
all you need.
Yeah.
That's all.
Let me be the
Let's talk
first
about
one
that
to
shit.
speak on this one.
Okay.
Okay, because I have experience with this one a little bit.
Same.
So, what I'm getting at, right, is trust more important than love, or a trust or love more important, right? Trust begets love.
I think trust becomes
You
love.
have to have trust, or love is non-existent. At that point, if there is no trust, you are lusting.
Yeah,
You are not loving.
That you're spitting facts on that one, bro.
You have to
Yeah,
have trust.
There is no love without trust, and I will say
Yeah,
that
she eats shit.
that speaks to every single relationship in
Yeah.
your life, beyond even the romantic ones.
Yeah, that's fair.
With your brothers, with your sisters, whatever it is, if you do not trust them, you do not love
Yeah,
them.
no, not at all.
You cannot, because you can't trust anything that they say to you, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm just saying, trust is first
Oh, 100%.
at all times.
I think out of all
Love
the
is non-existent without trust.
I think out of all the conversations and the controversy that I'm applying to the chat apparently, I think out of the biggest thing for relationships, man, let alone the power, money, whatever they're expecting of who, it comes down to trust, dude. If you're looking for a long committed relationship, that's all you get, man. You break that trust, and it's the hardest thing to ever build back up.
Yeah, it is.
So you can still love someone after they betray. No, that is lust.
Yeah, that's
No,
that's
that
lust,
is
bro.
want.
I would say you can still love somebody after trust as long as they're
Oh,
able to
no.
bring it back.
So hold on, because I can hit on this personally. Clearly,
Yeah, but
you
that's what I'm
don't
saying. As long as you
you
can bring it
don't
back.
love them after they betray your trust. You love the idea
You
of them.
love the idea and you love the memory.
Because once me and Rachel, right, we've been together for a long fucking time.
Mhm.
After what happened with me and Rachel, I loved the idea of the wife that I married, right? I loved who my wife was. I was hoping for that to come back, but she betrayed my trust, and it took everything in my power to give up that one emotional thing.
Real quick, I just saw this comment. I want to speak to you directly, okay? You do not love her.
Nah, you don't.
Okay,
brother.
my expression to you, right, is that if you think, it's not a thought, it is a level of care, right? My thing is that love is never flippy floppy. There is no think, it is okay? Lust, I think I want that person. I think I want what they provided to me. I think I want the experiences that we've shared, right? There is no love. See, there is no love without trust.
That's something
Period.
That's the biggest thing I can touch on.
Oh yeah, you can definitely get that.
There is no love without trust.
Yeah.
So she's the mother of my child, the love of my life. Just because she's the mother of your child does not mean she's the love of your life. I am a single father, co-parenting with a girl that I once thought was the love of my life. Right?
I'm already up.
I get along with her really well. I like in most aspects we get along really well. There's things that we definitely disagree on, but like love comes from more. He just hit on like the point of you saying, is trust or love more, and then saying that. But there is more to love than just trust.
Yep.
You have to love the person. You have to love the way they are. You have to love their aspects of fucking life. You can have disagreements, but you gotta love their aspects of life. You gotta love like the thing that they're going towards, going further on. I would say that is still a lust thing, and you're lusting over the chance of your child
Yeah.
having the same parent.
Look, so I'll hit this,
Hold
right?
I'm not done.
Okay, my bad.
So like having the trust as like that same parent. But I will tell you the best thing for my fucking daughter is the co-parenting. 100%, the co-parenting is the biggest thing that could have happened. Because if me and my ex were to stay together, Paisley would not be as happy as she is right now.
Can I go now? Okay, so been in the same situation,
I'm gonna go pee.
kind of like with Brayden, right? I lost all three of my kids at the time. And the biggest thing, man, and I actually told one of our coworkers this, and it sounds messed up, but at some point, man, you have to get over it. The fact that you're asking, the whole red flag for me in that question is the fact that you're asking the question, right? So you're asking. Hold on, let me rephrase your question because now I'm losing track.
That you know.
Sorry.
So the fact that you said you think you still love somebody, the fact that you said you think, brother, you just debunked if she's important or not, and there's a lot of factors that come into that should help you grow to your answer. If she's out, like the day y'all broke up, if she's already with another dude, if she's doing all these other things, if she's out hoeing around, that tells you who she is from the get-go. You can't turn a hoe to a housewife, brother. Like, it just doesn't happen. If she started on the street, brother, she's going back to it. There's no, you're saving that relationship, man.
So Aztec and Psychic are bouncing. Guys, I would like to say thank you for joining
Hold up,
Psychic,
I got-
whatever it is you're going through.
Oh, wait,
It's all love.
I got one last thing to put on this.
Real
Hey,
quick.
Aztec, drop your link, brother, and then we will follow you. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, and
I
real-
appreciate it. Let me touch on
That's
this.
what I'm
last-
saying.
okay.
Aztec, whatever you're going through, buddy.
It's not Aztec, it's
Or,
Psychic.
my bad, Psychic. Whatever you're going through, bud. It's all love here, man. And if you ever want to put that out in the chat, we are here for advice.
Okay,
100%.
Go follow.
Private.
Right now, go
private,
follow
yeah.
our YouTube. I will find a way to put our Discord on there because I keep forgetting to add
Yeah.
Discord onto Twitch.
Wow.
I will add a command for next time. Come follow us next time. Join our Discord. If you got any questions on that shit, like I'm sure any one of us three will help with that shit.
Yep.
But going along with the whole,
Yeah.
damn it, love is love. You'll know it when you see it. I guess. Anyway,
Yeah.
it is.
It's like
it
a
is
brick
time
wall.
for podcast to fucking end.
It is the time for our podcast to close.
So we do appreciate absolutely fucking everybody who's in here, everybody who came in, everybody who's watching on YouTube right now. You guys are fucking badasses. You
Yeah,
guys
we
are
appreciate it.
amazing. And with some of the topics we touched on tonight, I'm gonna add a mental health thing for it.
Good.
Yes.
So-
please.
If you're not comfortable talking to us, talk to somebody. Like it's a huge fucking
Love you
thing.
too, Megan.
Mental health
Love
is
you, Megan.
absolutely huge.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially with the three of us.
Like
4 or 5
yeah.
of us.
yeah.
5 of us, really.
Like, everybody in here has been through fucking trauma.
Yeah.
Like serious fucking trauma, and like yeah, I'm in a good point in my life now, but like my whole life till this point, literally till like
6 or both.
less than a year ago,
Traumatic experience.
has been shit.
Yeah.
So come to our fucking Discord. I'm actually give me a
No, we'll just put it on the YouTube, man.
no. I'm gonna do something like 5 seconds. It takes 5 seconds.
One.
Shut up. It takes rough.
And if you're not here, you're going to feel bad about
But I do appreciate fucking everybody coming in here.
Sit.
I am Brayden. Stay on for a couple seconds after the fucking podcast, and you will see the Discord.
it. You'll see the Discord.
All right.
I
Alright,
am
guys,
Brayden.
well-
I appreciate you guys.
I'm Ryan. Thanks for stopping by. Sorry that if I hit on things that you didn't agree with, but I'm always here to be the person that tells you things that you need to hear.
You guys have been wonderful.
Sign off.
Discord's there.
I had fun at the podcast. Thanks for having me. I hope to be on more.
I'm Rachel. Thank you for stopping by Thursdays. Join us next week for another Thursday. Have a good night.
This is a hot bitch.
Don't forget to subscribe. Go follow us on all of our others, TikTok, Instagram, all the other shit. The only thing that's different is Twitter at @the_GG_podcast. And we're
And-
good to go.
Outro.
Bye, guys.
Outro.
Bye.